The air in Manila crackles with a new kind of energy, a palpable sense of change that extends far beyond the bustling city streets and out into the vast blue expanse of the West Philippine Sea. Imagine the scene: a sleek gray silhouette cuts through the morning mist. Its modern lines, a stark contrast to the aging vessels that have long patrolled these contested waters. This isn't just another ship, it's a statement. This is the future of the Philippine Navy, embodied in steel and advanced electronics. News alerts flash across screens and defense analysts lean forward, their attention captured by a development that has been years in the making, but is now rapidly becoming a reality. The message is clear and resounding: the Philippines is no longer just holding the line, it is drawing a new one. For decades, the Philippine Navy has operated with a collection of legacy platforms, many of them hand-me-downs from allied nations, valiantly serving far beyond their expected lifespans. But the strategic landscape of Southeast Asia has shifted dramatically. The calm seas have become a theater of quiet, persistent challenges. In response, the Philippines is not just patching up old ships, it is building a new fleet from the ground up, designed for the specific challenges of the 21st century. The centerpiece of this monumental effort is the Malvar-Class Frigate, a vessel poised to become the backbone of a modern, credible naval force. The era of making do with old equipment is officially drawing to a close. The Philippine Navy's vision for the future is anchored by a clear and powerful number 6. The plan to acquire a fleet of 6 Malvar-Class frigates is the cornerstone of its surface fleet expansion, a strategic decision designed to provide comprehensive and sustained maritime security. This isn't just about adding more ships to the inventory, it's about creating a cohesive and formidable force. A fleet of 6 modern frigates would allow the Navy to maintain a constant, vigilant patrol over the vast and vital waters of the West Philippine Sea. With a larger number of ships, the Navy can rotate vessels for deployment, maintenance and training, without ever leaving a critical gap in its operational presence. The Malvar-Class is based on the proven HDC-3100 design from South Korea's HD Hyundai Heavy Industries, the same shipbuilder behind the Navy's first modern frigates, the Jose Rizal-class. This lineage is important. It means the new ships will be larger, more capable, and equipped with even more advanced systems. They are designed to be multi-role platforms, capable of conducting anti-air, anti-surface, and anti-submarine warfare. This versatility is crucial for a Navy that must be prepared for a wide spectrum of potential threats, from coastal security challenges to high-intensity naval confrontation. The 6 Malvar-Class frigates are the tools that will enable the Philippines to enforce its laws, protect its economy, and uphold its rights under international law, transforming the nation's strategic posture from defensive to assertive. The journey to acquire these 6 frigates is a multi-stage process, a carefully choreographed dance of budgeting, negotiation, and industrial production. The story begins with a firm order. The Philippine government has already signed a contract with HD Hyundai Heavy Industries for the first 2 Malvar-Class frigates. This initial batch, officially part of the Corvette acquisition project, represents the first concrete step in this massive fleet renewal. These 2 ships are no longer just a plan on paper. They are a funded and approved program. Following this initial order, the plan enters its next phase. Representative Arnan Paneligan, a key voice on defense matters in the Philippine Congress, has provided crucial updates on the government's intentions. He has confirmed that the Department of National Defense is actively working on acquiring an additional 2 frigates. The entire process is a marathon, not a sprint, requiring sustained focus and investment over several years to see it through to completion. Having 6 frigates of the same class is a strategic masterstroke for the Philippine Navy, offering immense advantages in logistics, maintenance and training. This concept, known as fleet standardization or commonality, is a core principle of modern naval planning. When all your primary surface combatants are of the same design, the entire support ecosystem becomes dramatically simpler and more efficient. Instead of managing multiple supply chains for different engines, sensors, and weapon systems from various countries, the Navy can focus on one. A single, streamlined logistics pipeline means spare parts are interchangeable, reducing costs and ensuring that ships spend more time at sea and less time waiting for repairs. Training crews for a standardized fleet is far more effective. A sailor trained on the bridge or in the engine room of one Malvar-Class frigate can quickly adapt to any of the other 5 ships in the class. This creates a flexible and interchangeable pool of skilled personnel. Operationally, a standardized fleet provides commanders with unprecedented flexibility. The decision to pursue a standardized fleet of 6 Malvar-Class frigates is not just a good idea. It is the most intelligent and sustainable path toward building a truly modern and effective naval force. The transformation of the Philippine Navy from a concept into a steel reality is happening now, in the sprawling shipyards of Ulsan, South Korea. The first of the Miguel Malvar-Class Frigates has already seen its first steel cut, a momentous occasion that marks the official start of construction. This is the point where digital blueprints and engineering diagrams begin their transformation into the physical components of a warship. The timeline for these new ships is aggressive but achievable, thanks to the expertise of HD Hyundai Heavy Industries. The first frigate is projected to be launched by 2026 and delivered to the Philippine Navy by 2027. As these first two ships progress, the Philippine Navy will have personnel on-site in South Korea, overseeing the construction and beginning their own intensive training on the new systems they will soon operate. If the follow-on orders for the next 4 frigates are placed in a timely manner, the shipyard could potentially maintain a continuous production line. This steady drumbeat of construction and delivery will be the physical manifestation of the Navy's modernization plan, a visible and powerful symbol of a nation investing in its security and forging a new fleet for a new era. A warship is more than just its hull and engines. Its true power lies in its teeth, the weapon systems it carries. The Miguel Malvar-Class Frigates are being built with a fitted fore but not with philosophy for some of their most advanced armaments. The initial configuration will include a main naval gun, close-in weapon systems for self-defense against missiles and aircraft, and torpedoes for anti-submarine warfare. The ships are designed with the space, wiring, and structural support to easily accommodate more powerful missile systems in a later phase. As these missile systems are installed and integrated, the Miguel Malvar-Class Frigates will evolve into some of the most capable warships in Southeast Asia, providing the Philippines with the credible combat power needed to protect its interests and deter aggression in an increasingly complex maritime environment. The arrival of a modern 6-ship frigate fleet marks a profound strategic shift for the Philippines, particularly in the context of the West Philippine Sea. For years, the nation has been engaged in a constant, low-level struggle to assert its sovereignty over these waters. The Malvar-Class Frigates are set to change this dynamic completely. These new warships introduce a new element into the strategic equation: credible combat deterrence. A frigate armed with anti-ship missiles and advanced sensors is not a vessel that can be easily ignored or intimidated. With a larger fleet of capable frigates, the Philippine Navy can establish a more persistent and wider-ranging presence across the West Philippine Sea. They can protect Filipino fishermen operating in their traditional fishing grounds, and more effectively monitor and challenge illegal activities within the country's exclusive economic zone. The 6 Miguel Malvar-Class Frigates are therefore more than just military hardware. They are instruments of national policy, tools that will allow the Philippines to navigate the turbulent waters of the 21st century from a position of strength and confidence. The story of the Philippine Navy's modernization is a dramatic tale of transition, a leap from the past into the future. For decades, the fleet's backbone was composed of legacy ships, a polite term for vessels that were often older than the sailors who crewed them. The acquisition of the Jose Rizal-class frigates marked the first major step away from this past. These two ships, the BRP Jose Rizal and BRP Antonio Luna, were the Navy's first truly modern, missile-capable warships. The experience gained with the Jose Rizal class has been invaluable, paving the way for the next, even bigger leap forward represented by the Miguel Malvar class. The 6 new frigates will accelerate this transformation exponentially. This transition is about more than just new hardware. It's about a new mindset. It is building a force that is not only capable of defending the nation's waters, but is also a source of immense national pride, a symbol of a country determined to secure its own future. With the plan for 6 Miguel Malvar-Class frigates taking shape, the strategic planners in the Philippine Navy and the Department of National Defense are already looking toward the next horizon. The successful execution of this frigate program will build a solid foundation, but it also opens up a critical debate about the future direction of the fleet. The central question is this: once the 6 frigates are in service, what comes next? Should the Philippines continue to build on this success by acquiring even more frigates of the same class, or should it aim for something bigger and more powerful? Procuring a 7th, 8th, or even more of these frigates would further enhance the benefits of standardization. However, another compelling argument is emerging: the need for a larger, more capable warship, perhaps a destroyer. A larger hull could accommodate more vertical launch system cells for a greater missile loadout, more powerful radar systems for longer range detection, and enhanced command and control facilities to act as a flagship for a naval task force. This decision will depend on a variety of factors, including future budget allocations, the evolving strategic environment, and the lessons learned from operating the new frigate fleet. For now, the focus remains squarely on bringing the 6 Malvar-Class frigates into service.